Hello my loves, welcome back to another YouTube video. If this is your first time tuning into one of my videos and seeing me for the first time, my name is Stef. I am the Psychic Soul Empowerment Coach. What I do is I work with spiritual people, spiritual entrepreneurs to help them to really just dive deep within themselves, do these very deep levels of healing known as inner work, shadow work, so that they're able to really connect more deeply to who they truly are. And as a result of this deeper inner work, they're able to then embody more of their true selves on a spiritual level and create success in life, in business with so much more ease and grace because they're connected to their truth. So that's how I help people. Here on my YouTube channel, you will find videos on topics relating to mindset, manifestation, inner work, spiritual activism, spiritual entrepreneurship, my thoughts, my experiences, my journeys, just whatever I feel called to bring forward at this time. Sometimes I do weekly energy readings, like recently I did one, so if you haven't watched that, I'll put it up here in the card section on YouTube for you to check out. And sometimes I do monthly energy readings when I'm called to do so. So I did the December energy reading. If you haven't seen that, it's up here somewhere. And recently I did like a December pick a card reading. I did pick a card videos for the first time ever. So I just do whatever, I feel called to do, whatever I'm guided to do, I'm asked to do by the spirit. And that's what I do here. So if you're interested in this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification button, change your settings to all so that you're always notified of when I do a video, because I'm just random and I just show up whenever and I do whatever. This is my style. So I'm unpredictable AF. That's what I am, okay? So that's basically it. Okay, so for today's video, I'm really excited to be doing this video because this is video number 2 that is part of the Crystals 101 video series that I'm doing. Sorry, I mixed it up with Chakras 101 because I have a series on chakras. So if you want to know more about chakras and whether you have imbalances in these many different points of energy in your body, then I'll put it up here somewhere. You can go check out that Chakras 101 playlist that I have and watch all of those videos as you feel called to do them. But today's video is part of the Crystals 101 series, and I will put that up here too in the cards for you to go check that out. But yeah, this is the second video in the series. I was asked today to do 2 videos back to back on crystals. So if you're watching this right now on YouTube when it just released, then stick around because another video is going to be coming up soon. And today we're going to be talking about citrine. So let me know if you're excited about learning about crystals by giving this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from, and let's get into today's video, okay? Now we're going to be discussing citrine. I don't have a citrine crystal to share with you because I don't have one. So we're going to be relying on my crystals book here to help you with images. This is citrine. This is what it looks like. And, all right, hopefully I will insert other citrine crystal images here for you to know what I'm talking about. But citrine is a really well-known crystal for people who enjoy crystals, who are getting into them. And that's because a lot of times it's really connected to like supporting your solar plexus. And a lot of crystals in general, like whatever color they are, generally is associated with like a certain chakra. So if it's like citrine is a yellowish orange kind of color, then it's related to solar plexus, maybe even sacral, but mostly like solar plexus support. Amethyst, in the case of amethyst, like I shared with all of you the other day. Hold on, I'm trying to like find my crystal. Amethyst is like purple, and so purple or violet, whatever you want to call it, there's different shades of like purple for amethyst, different like colors on the spectrum for amethyst. Some are darker, some are lighter, but that's like associated with your crown chakra, right? So generally with crystals, if the crystal is the color of a chakra center, then generally it's supportive of that chakra, right? Okay, cool. So citrine, it's yellowish, orange-ish in color, and it's supportive of your solar plexus. Now, real quick before we get into it, citrine, according to this book here, is usually sourced from Russia, Brazil, France, Madagascar, UK, USA. But you have to be mindful that sometimes amethyst is heat treated, because sometimes people heat treat crystals in order to pass them off as other crystals, right? And so sometimes there are people out there that will heat treat amethyst, for example, to have it give that, yellowish orange color and pass it off as citrine, but it's actually amethyst that's been heat treated, right? So be mindful of that, whenever you're purchasing your crystals, that you're not unintentionally getting ripped off, I guess, or lied to, and just be mindful of that. All right, so now that we got that all out of the way, I didn't say this in the last video with amethyst, but I'm going to start including it, I think, because it might be helpful to some people. I don't know, some people might be curious, but my book here shares with me, and I'm sharing with you, that some of these crystals are associated with certain zodiac signs or certain planets. So I just wanted to include that in case some of you are astrology people that enjoy that kind of information. So I'm going to start adding that to these videos moving forward, right? Okay, so citrine is generally associated with Aries, Gemini, Leo, and Libra. And this totally makes sense for Leo and Aries especially because, like fire, and this color is like yellowish orange, so that definitely makes sense. But Gemini and Libra as well are connected to this crystal, and the planet that this is associated with as well is the sun. Go figure, because it's yellow orange. So, it makes sense. Like there's a correlation there. But anyway, okay, citrine is beneficial for, get your notepad out, get ready, sensitivity to environmental influences, optimism, letting go of the past. And when I read this, like right before I hit the record button just now, when I read this thing on letting go of the past, I was like, oh my God, this is why my spirit guides told me to do this video today. Because if you watched my weekly energy reading that I posted last night for this week, that video was talking all about like letting go of your old self, moving on to the new, right? It was just so spot on. Like there's a reason why I am doing these videos for you all, because whenever you find this video, whether it's now or in the future, like maybe you're being asked to work with the energy of citrine or to get a citrine crystal and to support you with certain things. And so here's my weekly energy reading somewhere in the cards for you to check out later. But yeah, if you are having challenges with letting your old self go, letting old patterns go, etc., that I talked about in the weekly energy reading, and you can watch that at any time, even in the future, because it gave you practical guidance on how to go about this process. I love that video, so go watch it if it speaks to you. But yeah, if you're having trouble letting go of the old patterns and stuff that might be tripping you up, because I spoke to that in my weekly energy reading, then this crystal can help you. This crystal can support you with letting go of those things, program it so that it helps you in dropping your old self's patterns, thought patterns, behaviors, reactions, etc., to step into the new much more easily, right? So this is why we're talking about this. Don't you just love synchronicities? Anyway, all right, citrine, it's beneficial for self-esteem, self-confidence, which is so important and powerful, because when you're stepping into this new version of yourself, like that new version of yourself or this higher version of yourself has a greater level of self-esteem and confidence, but sometimes we have trouble like really owning that. So citrine can help you with that, because again, it's connected to the solar plexus, right? The sun, this part of your body, which is all about, if you watch my Chakras 101 video on the solar plexus, it's up here. Like it's all about your personal power and your will and like, viewing yourself in a more powerful light. So it's really helpful for this. All right, let's continue on. So citrine is beneficial for concentration, depression, fears, phobias, individuality, motivation, creativity, self-expression, nightmares, even Alzheimer's. It's also helpful for itching, for male hormones, in case you're having issues with your hormones, detoxification, elimination, oh yeah, solar plexus, sun, digestive system, getting some things out of your system. If you struggle with this, with constipation or whatever, like citrine might be able to help you in some kind of way with that. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments below how this works for you. I should probably get some citrine because I would benefit from that. Let me just keep going. And then it also helps you with energizing, recharging, with degenerative diseases, digestion. Citrine can support your spleen, your pancreas, your kidney, and help you with bladder infections. It can also help you with eye problems, menstrual problems, blood circulation. It can also support your thymus, your thyroid, nerves, facilitate or support constipation. We already talked about this. Cellulite. I didn't know that. Cellulite. And yeah, like if you use citrine as an elixir, if you know how to do those things, because I don't, but if you do, it can support you with the menstrual problems, menopause, hot flushes, balancing your hormones, and alleviating fatigue. All right? So I hope that helped you with what you can use this for, okay? All right, so I'm going to read you the whole thing here that it's talking about in citrine, okay, when it comes to citrine. Deriving from the French citron, or lemon, so citron in French is lemon, lighter shades of citrine are said to govern the physical body and its functions, and the darker shades of citrine are said to govern the spiritual aspects of life, okay? A powerful cleanser and regenerator that carries the power of the sun. This is exceedingly beneficial stone. It's energizing and highly creative. It never needs cleansing. What? What are you talking about? Listen, I don't know about that, okay? I would still exercise caution and still cleanse my crystals from time to time. Me personally. But you do you. But that's what they said here. All right. Don't you just feel like I'm right there with you? Like we're having a conversation. I just love these videos. I love the energy I'm bringing to my videos recently. So it just feels fun and easy. Anyway. All right. If you enjoy the energy of these videos, like thumbs up this video, let me know. Help a sister out. But anyway, keep going. So it absorbs, transmutes, and grounds negative energy and protects the environment. It is particularly beneficial for attracting abundance and should be placed in a cash box and in the wealth corner of the house. I talked about this in my weekly energy reading video. I'm going to mention it again. I did a video for TikTok talking about 4 crystals that you can use for wealth, abundance, prosperity that you didn't know you could use. I didn't mention citrine because a lot of people know citrine, so I mentioned things that people wouldn't know, that could support them with this. So again, if you want to follow me on TikTok, the links to my social medias and other information that's important will be in the pinned comment of this video down below. Check that out. I'll link that video specifically in the comments so you can go watch that. But yeah, you can also use citrine to attract abundance as well if that's something that you're wanting to do. And then, do the other things that they said. Place it in the wealth corner of your house if you know about feng shui, and place it in a cash box if you want to, increase money and stuff in your life. And so anyway, citrine encourages sharing what one has, and it imparts joy to all who behold it. I love that, because if you want to become a little bit more generous, you can use citrine to help you. If you want to feel more alive or put a pep in your step, then you can use citrine to help you. And I guess that's why it's really beneficial if you're struggling with depression or something, you're feeling low on life, you feel like you're in a funk and just not feeling good. Like citrine can be there to support you, to help you to start shifting out of that, and to just feel better, look at things differently, like have more joy within yourself. And that's part of the process of shifting out of that depression and stuff like that, like raising your vibration enough to be supportive of you being able to implement habits and routines and things that will help you to further shift out of that depression. Does that make sense? So yeah, like side note real quick, okay? I've gone through a lot of stuff. I have my moon in Scorpio, and I know about the darkness, let me tell you. And I've gone through things, and as I've gone through things, shifting out of those dark, like low moments for me, even though I'm like a big believer of inner work, shadow work, etc., like sometimes that stuff was just too much and too heavy for me in the moment. And the way to shift out of the heaviness that I was in, I couldn't necessarily do inner work around that. I had to start shifting it by doing things that helped me to raise my vibration enough to feel even just a little bit better, a little bit more positive, a little bit more optimistic. And then from that place, it was easier to do than the inner work to release whatever was triggering or causing the depression, and like letting it go. And it just progressively like got lighter and lighter and lighter. And I was able to move forward. So if you're feeling like you're in a funk, and feeling heavy or whatever, and maybe inner work just isn't an option for you right now, or you're sick of it, you're tired of it, or you're not in a place to be able to do it, then maybe Citrine can really support you with helping bring in more joy into your life, more like greater levels of energy, of vitality, of like a zest for life, so that you can then implement certain things or shift in certain ways required to then progressively get yourself out of that space. I hope that helped. Okay. And then citrine is a useful stone for smoothing group or family discord. Oof. A lot of people could benefit from citrine, let me tell you. Who does not have family trauma and karma and drama? I definitely do. It's gotten better over the years, but if you can relate, then this might be able to help you, okay? Good luck with that. Let me know in the comments below. Come back after a while. Let me know how this worked for you. And then citrine reverses self-destructive behavior and assists in acting on constructive criticism. That's really good because, we all on some level can be self-destructive sometimes, right? Especially when we have unresolved stuff like wounds and things, so we can harm ourselves in certain ways. So this can help you to shift out of that. And then it also promotes inner calm, allowing your natural wisdom to emerge, and helps you to move into the flow of feelings and become emotionally balanced. Oh, I love that. And so there was a little note there as well. It says like wear in contact with skin. So maybe you can get a necklace or something to wear it, or like a bracelet, something where it can contact your skin so that it can really connect with you and support you, right? So that is what I have for citrine. Let me know what you got out of this. Let me know if you learned something new. Let me know if any questions that you have, because I can always channel with my guides and see what information I can get. And yeah, like if you enjoyed today's video, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. Drop me a comment below, because it always helps me out when y'all comment and like and all the things, helps me reach more people. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification button, change your settings to all. Stay tuned for that next video. What is my next video on? I'm going to be talking about carnelian in my next video, right? So stay tuned for that video. I really hope that helps you. Good luck with using the energy of citrine to step into your power more, to have better digestion, or have more joy, or feel more motivated, more confidence, except like it can be a very powerful, very helpful stone. So I really recommend that. If it speaks to you to work with this, work with it, because it's going to be amazing. It's not going to do the work for you, okay? But it will be supportive of you moving forward much more gracefully, right? Because that's the whole purpose of these videos, is not to think like, oh, I'm just going to get crystals and like fill my house out with crystals and my life is going to get better. We don't do that. No, that's not what this is about. This is about understanding we have tools at our disposal that we can then use to support us on this journey so that it doesn't feel as intense or hard or whatever it is. And so that's what these beautiful crystals are all about, is they're kind of serving in some kind of way like a spirit guide and just supporting you with, their vibrations to help you make certain shifts that you want to make with your intention and with what they're able to support you with that they specialize in, so that you can go on your path, much more gracefully and effortlessly. So that's basically it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below how this spoke to you today. And if you have not yet signed up for my yearly 2022 energy reading, okay, I'm going to be doing the reading for 2022, then I would encourage you to sign up by going to the link in the comments below as well. It's a link that has my social media stuff and all the other relevant information that I talked about earlier. And you can go there to sign up. It's a paid offer. And we're going to be getting together in a group so that I can let you know what to expect month by month in 2022 so that you can use that information to your advantage, right? So that's basically it. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.